Hey guys, Sen here. Due to popular request, we're going to be doing some attacks live, drawing out the plans, and then doing the hits for you. Let me know what you think of this format, and let's get into it. Alright, we're going to kick things off with a fun one. We're going to use some cannon carts and see if we can swag all of our spells. So we're going to start off with cannon carts on this cannon. We want them to work around the compartment counterclockwise till they reach the Super P.E.K.K.A. barracks, where we're going to break them out of, so they can start entering this compartment and moving their way up. I'm hoping that they will stay out of range of all of the defenses that they can't reach. So this cannon, and most importantly, this multi-cannon, I think they'll stay out of range, but we'll see how that goes. We have a couple of barbarians to test on the entry for any zap traps and do a little bit of tanking, as well as using those barbarians from the raid card to do some more tanking. And we're just going to try to push our way up the left side. We have a Larry barrel for this compartment and a Larry barrel for this compartment as well. So we'll have 3 Larry barrels. We might drop the last one on this top compartment over here. But we'll just have to see, and we'll play it by ear. Let's just get into the attack and see how we can get this done. We also have a rocket balloon on this rapid rocket. Once we start clearing some of these air defenses over here, they'll clear the rapid rocket and hopefully grab the crusher and multi-cannon as well on the backside. And let's just go into the attack, where we're going to start off with a barbarian to test for any traps. Notice I'm not using a ram because I don't want to open up any walls yet. And so we'll do a barbarian and then 2 raid carts, and those barbarians from the raid carts are going to do a great job at distracting those cannons. That one barbarian pulls 2 log traps actually, which is really nice. And now we're just working our way around. Those raid carts are about to reach that bottom section where we're finally going to break them out. We've already triggered like 3 log traps, which is super nice. And we're going to drop in our Larry once that raid cart grabs that P.E.K.K.A. barracks, and we open up the map for deployment. And you can see there's some traps down here, but those giants and those barbarians did a great job going ahead and testing for all of those. So now my troops are going to be good to roll through. We're just going to wait for those cannon carts to slowly move on forward because we don't have any spells for them. We're trying to swag them all. Let's see how this goes. Cannon carts are going to go forward towards the air bombs, and they're going to be out of range of everything, so I'm still going to be patient. We have one more cannon cart that I'm going to snipe this left building with, and so it'll funnel my other cannon carts down up the right side of the base, and we'll drop a ram like this, giant like this, giant like that, another ram, and a skeleton barrel on the flank of that giant so that not all of my Larrys get blasted. And now my troops are just going to split at this point. I'm going to make sure I support the group on the left side because that is in charge of grabbing me that giant cannon, and especially those air defenses for my rocket balloons to surge in. Once that goes down, we drop in the rocket balloon. Hopefully it takes it out without any zap traps in the way. Good. And they're going to work their way up forward even further. Now that last cannon cart's just moving his way in, so we'll see how far it can go. Maybe he can grab that Tesla before that giant cannon shoots. Perfect. And we've gotten a great chunk of the base at this point, over 51% and counting. That rocket balloon did a great job at clearing that compartment, and those giants and last 2 cannon carts are hopefully going to grab me some spear throwers on the back end. Let's just start with our spell swag, because I think we've done a great job to where we can already just be comfortable in swagging these 2 spells on this bottom river over here where no defenses are left. And let's just wait out those cannon carts as they grab those last few defenses. Alright, so I've decided in order to finish off the space, I'm going to start a P.E.K.K.A. at an angle towards this top trash building, and so she's going to be out of range of everything at the beginning, and as she walks down towards these 2 defenses, I'm going to drop a ram to help tank for her. Hopefully she goes towards here, then here, then here, and then towards the district hall, and tank the blast bow for me, more importantly, when I'm going to push in with a giant and about 2 cannon carts to directly target this blast bow. These walls over here aren't completely closed, and so I can just send troops around them, and I'll also save 1 cannon cart to send at a higher angle towards this top compartment to work through this giant cannon over here. And the plan is my troops are going to have enough to push through all of the air defenses on the back end, and then we can have a couple packs of minions, and provided there's no traps, and most people won't set their traps to air, those minions are going to be able to sweep through those last 6 defenses unharmed. I even have a couple packs of archers to snipe some of the air defenses if they don't quite go down. But let's see how this plan goes. We are trying to swag all of our spells for you guys live. Let's see if we can get it done. We're going to start with our P.E.K.K.A like I said. Like so, at an angle, so she goes to the next trash building afterwards, and then I'll drop in that ram to go in to tank for her, and if it opens up the wall, even better. It pulls a zap trap, which is amazing. Now that P.E.K.K.A is going to be super healthy, pushing into that blast bow to where we drop in 2 giants, and now 2 cannon carts. So those giants are going to push their way in, and we're going to drop in a ram and another ram. Drop in the last cannon cart. Just swarm this back end of this base with our troops. Attack it from all different angles, and we're going to hopefully just swarm those last few defenses on this compartment. We'll even drop a ram if that seems to need any help. Looks like that rapid rocket might not go down, so we'll drop in the pack of archers to snipe it like so. And we just need that air bombs on the back end, and we should be good. We'll just start on our first pack of minions. They're going to be able to go forward and grab a bunch of defenses, and if they die to the air bombs, we have another pack. At this point, we are comfortable to swag our last few spells, and we have done it, boys. Exodia for you guys live against this Builders Workshop, where we're absolutely smashing this base. 3 cannon carts still alive, and 20 swag troops in the troop bar. This was a sick hit. So for this Barb Camp, we've just unlocked the max level lightning spell, and so with 8 zaps, we can zap down this air defense, and this air bombs in the middle over here. We're also going to have 2 rage that we're going to use to push in with some archers. I'm going to start with a cannon cart on this bottom section over here. Work through this cannon, this multi-mortar, hopefully this rapid rocket, and maybe grab the Spear Thrower army camp. I want to be able to hold my rages for deeper in the base to rage over this section over here, and then this section over here with my archers. Then I'll also have a pack of minions to send over top on this multi-cannon and mortar once I push into this compartment, and then this compartment with the rage, and clear out all of these air targeting defenses for me. So let's see how this goes. We're just going to go in with our army that I already cooked up before I got started. So I'm dropping in a barbarian to start clearing out some trash buildings. Afterwards, we will drop in our ram and our cannon cart, a Tesla Pops. Perfect. Those barbarians are going to do a great job at distracting that. Now, the giant and cannon cart are going to work their way in. I will also try to snipe the spear thrower that's distracted over there, like that. Now, after that spear thrower goes down, there's not going to be any real threats in the area, and so that cannon cart's going to be able to shoot down that multi-mortar pretty easily for me, and after that goes down, it should be able to grab the army camp as well. Let's try to tank for it a little bit using our rams and those barbarians in them. We have a ton of rams. I love bringing a lot of rams with my archers, and so we'll have plenty to go with that. And so now the cannon cart's going to die at this point, and we'll start in with our archers. It grabbed that cannon for me, which is really nice, but you can see its range is really small, and it's not even able to reach the spear thrower after it dies. It's unfortunate, but we're just working our way in with archers now. If we're able to clear... This archer actually might be able to solo that air defense if I'm able to take out that... unfortunate, there was a bomb, but I was saying that that archer might be able to solo that air defense if I take out the multi-cannon. Perfect. So at this point we will only need 1 more pack of archers to take out this entire section of the base, and then we'll drop in the camp of minions, like so, take that out, and you can see that lone archer is going to snipe that air defense, super clutch. Those minions are going to finish off those buildings over there. We'll drop in 1 pack of archers to help clear some of this trash over here. We have plenty more rams that we can just work around the base with. Afterwards, opening up some walls to make our lives easier for the finishing blow. We're going to want to open up the wall high on this compartment. That's going to let me deploy my archers higher up and into the compartment very quickly. We'll also drop a rage. I forgot to drop it down, but we'll also see where that ram goes. Maybe I can tank my archers. You can see there isn't anything shooting at my archers because that ram's going to tank for a little bit, get a little bit of value out of that ram. We brought a lot more rams than we actually needed, but we're just going to use them to help support with our archers. That's fine as well. Rams are always good to have. They're cheap to bring. 1 more ram to tank for the giant cannon once those archers leave stealth, and at this point we've gotten more than everything we really want on this base. one more pack of archers like so. Doesn't matter if they get blown up, I don't really care. We got everything we needed. I'll send in the zap before I forget. And yeah, we're just going to finish off the space with some rocket loons. And we've basically cleared out almost all of the air targeting defenses on the space. And there's just that one back-end rocket artillery, and almost everything else here we can reach with our rocket balloons super easily. So we'll finish up the space, train up an army real fast. So all zaps to finish off. We're going to have to clear some of these trash buildings so we can deploy up the right side of the base with our rocket balloons. So we'll bring a couple of barbarians, and we'll also have a couple of minions to help distract and also make sure that we don't run out of time or anything goofy. There's only one splash defense left on the base, so I don't really need tons of minions to help tank for it, but I'll bring an extra. I'll cut one rocket balloon and bring an extra camp of minions because they're always really nice to have. So we're going to just go in and try to finish off this base. You can see almost everything. Like I said, we can easily pick it off with our rocket balloons. 1, 2, 3. And then even a Tesla pop, so we're going to get some damage on that as well, which is pretty nice. Let's see, so rocket balloon, rocket balloon. One more barbarian to clear that last building for me. At this point, I'm just going to push our way in with our remaining rocket balloons. We have 9 of them. This is so overkill, but 2 rocket balloons on that rocket artillery, 1 rocket balloon on the spear thrower, and the only thing left basically is that Mega Hidden Tesla, and we have 6 more packs of rocket balloons. Yeah, this is super overkill, but we'll just drop them all in at this point. If like a giant bomb ends up ruining my day, I'm gonna be really sad, but yeah, the space is killed. We didn't even need those 6 rocket balloons, they didn't even make it to the Tesla. I accidentally capped out on Capital Gold, it looks like. I always manage to do that somehow, but yeah. We crushed this barbarian camp in 2 hits, and we're just gonna clean up with the rest of our balloons. It's just a big old balloon parade at this point. We did a really good job at picking apart the base with the first attack, getting so much value out of the archers, and just dismantling all of the air defenses on the base to where our finishing hit was just super easy. Come in with just a few rocket balloons and finish what's left on the base. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed today's live attack format. Make sure to join our Discord, that's going to be linked down below if you haven't already. But like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video, and take care.